Hi there, and welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about how I get started in the studio every morning doing these little warm-ups, my stretching exercises. Instead of starting right off of that bigger painting, these are my practice pieces, and I do the same subject, very simple subjects, fruits and vegetables, coffee cups, all these wine bottles, flowers, people, and the whole point is I do them over and over and over and over. It's my practice series. So let me show you how I get started. So starting off with watercolor paper, either Kilimanjaro or Fabriano, I divide it into 6.5 by 9.5. This is the format you can see, and out of one full sheet I can get 10 little paintings started. Okay, here we go. So there's 6 there, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then for the other side, I like to paint the 10 by 10. Here's the format that I use, 10.5 by 10.5, and I still end up with a little bit of the 6 by 9s ready to go. All right, why do I do all that? So I can have little paintings ready to go right into a format. Here's the mat. This is the dimensions you'll see right here, 16 inches by 12 inches. And you can see the actual hole, it's 6 by 9. And these are the borders, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, and 4 inches. Just in case you wanted to know. Okay, now I'm gonna get painting. In this BobBlast, I'm working with watercolors. Yay, watercolors. Let me show you my materials. I have 2 sets. I have Senneliers and I have the Holbein. Top premium quality watercolors. I love them. My brushes are all my large watercolor brushes, large bucket of water. And now let me just show you the paper. I've shown you how I divide it all up. This will be a series, okay? I've cut it a little bit so it's nice and flexible. And now I'm getting ready to start. I've already started one. I'm going to continue on these 2 typical warm-ups. Again, remember, these are my warm-ups. I'm going to do it upside down because I can see it quicker this way too. And I work on all of them at the same time. That's what I like about this. So I don't stay in one place and too long. These are my warm-up watercolors. Oh, I love these. Ah, look at this. Just flows all over the place. It's just fun like this, huh? Make the background a little bit darker over here. Ooh. Now, I don't know, I love watercolors, but I paint with them pretty heavily, too. Kind of a heavy-handed painter here. I use lots of water, making it dramatic. Now, there we go, whoa. Now I will let it dry a little bit, little drama. Working with the transparency of it, the opaque side of it, playing one against the other. And the reason I'm doing this in a series, so then I can take my mat and I come across and see which one's done, which ones needs more color, and that way I can figure out what it needs more of or less of. I happen to like this one a whole lot. So let me show you the final step. So after they're dried, I cut them apart, I sign them, I varnish them, put them in the mat, put them in these crystal clear bags, stamp the back, put them in inventory. It's fantastic. And that's how I treat my little practice pieces every morning. Practice, 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 as they say, right? And off to the art festivals and the galleries they go. Hey, thanks for watching, and listen, I've got some important announcements to make. So, here's an announcement. You just saw me do a whole bunch of those little warm-ups, and here are some workshops I'm about to do where we do a lot of those every day. Here, June 25 to the 30th, loosen up at Dillman's Bay Resort. You know, it's one of my favorite places. They're the people that took me to Cuba and all over the world. They're fantastic. We're going to be going to Paris next April. Make sure you go to the Dillman's Bay Resort. But anyway, this one is a workshop there in Wisconsin. Can't wait. It's all about loosening up. Okay, speaking of loosening up, we're going to go to Utah, Logan, Utah in September. Okay, that's another loosen up workshop. That's the Utah Watercolor Society. Fantastic. We're going to throw paint all over the place. And speaking of really loosening up, how about larger and looser at the Mendocino Art Center, one of my favorite places to go, where we paint a whole solid week, July 17th to the 21st. Those are some of my workshops. Go to my website, check out all the details. We've got a whole lot more. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to share all these. See you on the next one.